There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So FIU's offense will come out first. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Caught behind the line. It's Reese. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeper.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
FIU set up with another first down. Got a little space.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Using his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looking to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Vaughn. Here comes the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Rice rushes to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Pucks it out of the air. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows through the defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Using his legs, it's Vaughn. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back gets the give. Jukes his way for more. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era, but certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But
turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Rice rushes to the line.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in on 3rd down. Those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
The Owls are marching down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good timing on the quick out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. At the 35, he's got room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
21. Rice. 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man downfield. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Peters. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's good for a Rice Owls first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Using the quick game. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Here's a heat. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Fit it in the window for the score. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to sling it on second down. Snacks it over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking downfield on first down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. Good pick up, but a little bit short of the sticks. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Florida International.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's coming out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner goes down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, first and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Panthers! And the beatdown has ensued.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sullivan. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Made a defender miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Whitaker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, Nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got him in the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Vaughn. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
To the air on 2nd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. To the air on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Give to the running back. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give out of the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Reese. Sweet punt there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Got it in the middle, it's Peters. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The give to the lone running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They'll move the tight end. They're going to run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.